Welcome back to Spur of the Moment. This is Jim, and today we are making a run for the end of Chris's adventure in Resident Evil. And what do we need for that? I guess in reality we really don't need much. When we go down there, we're not going to really shoot anything. Yeah, we'll just hold on to this shotgun for safety's sake. You know, playing through Chris's game really teaches you what you really need to take with you when you're going to certain places, and what really just makes you comfortable to take with you. Just keep on twisting. Watch it turn it one too many and have to start over. Oh crap. It was 4, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, okay, good. Ha! I just said it, completely forgot it. Yeah, we really don't need to grab anything, so we're just going. There's no barrier to betray us here, but instead the elevator just mysteriously stops working. So Lisa out there is completely in addition to this remake of the game from like 10 years ago. And she's easily the best thing of it. I kind of was curious how things would have gone if she was in more of it. Now, I don't know if I'd say I want her just roaming around the Spencer Mansion for you to run into randomly. They sort of already have that kind of a thing. Once you beat the game twice, there's a super zombie, sort of, that runs around the house. Forrest, actually, the grenade launcher guy, he is animated and running around the house. He's got a lot of similarities to a Crimson Head in terms of strength and speed and, well, strength and speed. He also has one unfortunate addition, that is that his bandolier of explosives is so fragile that if you shoot him, you blow up the manor. So since they already have something like that in the game, they really don't need Lisa running around like that as well. But it could have been kind of fun to have something completely immortal that the best you can do is drop it, much like Mr. X, though, you know, that hadn't really been a thing at the time. Not exactly the same. Hey, lady. go too far, did I? Oh, everything's good. Okay. Okay. Caves can get confusing. Drop off some of our goods real quick. You never know when you could use a little pick-me-up. We'll hold on to it for now. So is the Jill. The only time we ever find a flamethrower is this broken one here, and it's lamentable. As Chris, however, we find this flamethrower here broken, and it's like, well, that's fine. Flamethrowers aren't that good, anyways. We used all the fuel on it, trying to hurt Black Tiger, and we still had to use a bunch of rounds on it. Oh yeah, but look, it's just mysteriously broken. It's gotta be the double crosser. Coming this way, right? I need you to come the way that I know that you're coming, or else this gets real dicey real fast. Good girl. Grab our stuff. What? Okay, fine. We'll examine it. We won't use the lid to open it up. Ah, poor Trevor family. If there was ever any one of those that you had wanted to see read off, I would recommend that you go check out my other videos of the Jill playthrough, where we do all of them with bad voice acting and everything. Yeah, there's a lot of barriers that they kind of explain away at points in time. Where you gotta get a key or something, or a crank, or something, a crest, to open up the place. That this was here the whole time, and we couldn't open it up before from the outside, where we'd have the full faculty of our body. Somehow we're able to open it from this ladder, though, because when you look up, it's closed. It's not like it got opened up by Lisa wandering through or something. It was closed as we were climbing that ladder. Guess if we're looking to be quick. your face. I'm not looking forward to this version of the... Well... I'll have to fight Lisa, right? We know what's going on. We gotta push some stones around. And really, is Chris, that's the only time where there is no option to not have a supporter there. Whereas Jill can decide not to trust Barry with his gun, and he can die. Chris gets Wesker, and Chris is in full belief that Wesker is on the up and up. Has no option to tell him to shove off. So we get Wesker firing at her, but even though I'm sure that they're doing the same effect more or less, Wesker's got a samurai edge handgun, and Barry's got a super magnum. I feel like one of them should be doing more damage than the other. If you're feeling like there's a little sticky between some of the camera shifts here, that's not just you. I'm seeing it too, and I do not care for it one bit. This game is far too old for us to be having trouble with frame rate on it. Loading. I remember the first time I played this game on the GameCube. That freaked me out so much. This whole game freaked me out so much, I just couldn't even deal with playing it. Which is kind of a really good sign for a Resident Evil game, in my opinion. I have the fondest memories of Resident Evil games that I was playing, and I got to a point where I had to stop for a while, sometimes years, and come back to it eventually later, and get my nerve together and beat it. This is one of them. My first Resident Evil that I played, Resident Evil 2, was actually like that. I got through the first story no problem, but when it got to the point where... That's Wesker actually? Okay.
You're a bit of a mess up. Chris, take a piece of the action. Take a couple shots there, Wesker. Draw our attention. Oh, yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good. Anyways, like I was saying, Resident Evil 2, the A game, no problem. Got through it, had a great time. Went through storyline B, and that version of Mr. X is around. I couldn't handle it. I was so freaked out. Oh yeah. So Wesker, what do you think of all that, huh? Everything's going crazy, huh? I'll investigate this area a little further.
What odd pausing and Really not sure what there is to investigate, but you're the boss. Oh, other one. I knew that was going to be the case. Alright, down we go. Grab those. Yeah, looks fine. Let's grab the MO disc. Chris has few superpowers when it comes to being better than Jill. We are going to exploit one of them right now. Hey, buddy. Have one of these. Heads are overrated. Oh, I mean, heads are overrated. What the hell's happening? Come on. Grab me! I'm here! Yes, stay there. Maybe even blow up your friend. Oh, you just got a little ding there? Alright, alright. Come on. Chris sandwich. All for you, buddy. Pretty sure this, yeah. Well, let's definitely work on that. I think that railing is just a lot higher than it looks over there. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, you want a piece of the action? Oh, that's a good fit. Yeah, I got what you want. I got what you need. Now I realize that I actually need to go a different way first, don't I? Gotta unlock them doors. John and hottie secret agent girlfriend, Ada. And his favorite biology thing, cell. And that's why your passwords have got to be longer than like 3 to 4, you know, digits. Oftentimes with numbers, symbols, and capitals involved in them. But this is an earlier time in cybercrime. Yeah, nice tasty grenade for everybody. Let's go ahead and put an ammo disc away first. Pop this open real quick while it's here. Really only a concern if you're playing on a console where it's not automatically set to walk to start. Sorry, I just want to double check that I had all my bullets full. It's so bright. Eight, 4, 6, 2. You don't happen to have a thing for a ammo disc, do you? No, it'd be crazy. We picked up an ammo disc in here. Alright, we gotta go back. Seems like a reasonable loadout. We don't need all those extra shotgun shells. We'll limit ourselves to the 10 in the gun. It's not like we're going up against little creatures that can kill you with one shot. Why would I be worried? I could have the footage of that one guy getting killed again, but yeah. Seen it once, seen it 100 times. It's not like it's the most well done scene of somebody getting eaten or anything like that. I will discard that key. Thank you. I appreciate the option. I don't remember so audibly hearing them at this point before. Oh, hey, buddy. Ow. Ow. How bad did that hurt? Oh, it didn't hurt at all. Ow. Ow! Alright, next one just gets 2 from the shotgun. I'm not playing around with this anymore. Let's do you. Oh! No! Can't be doing that. I need you to grab me. Grab me! Take a sip of one of these fellas real quick. Yeah, there we go. Everything's better now. Oh. I guess we can do a kerosene job on that one guy out there. Before we put away the pistol forever. Okay. They're just gonna toss out free headshots like that. Dodged a full blast, huh? That was a good move. Oh, you know what? I know what's happening here. You're hanging out over in this area. Yeah, come on. I got you, buddy. Yep, it'll do that. I'll take that. Shotgun's a really weird thing in this game. It feels to me like you can never really have enough ammo for it, even when I very much have plenty of ammo for it. It just goes so quickly once you start using it up. Like early on, it's like, you've got 12 shots, make every one count. Okay, cool, perfect. And later on, when you have 50 shots, or, 34 shots, it's like, okay, well, I got plenty now. I'm going to start Ramboing, and it's against enemies that deserve it. Chimeras, hunters, and all of a sudden, through totally not natural process, even good shooting with it, you're down 10 shots, a dozen shots, and it seems like you're running dry real fast. It also doesn't help us, Chris, that there is no alternative sort of gun like the shotgun. A step between the shotgun and the Magnum, like a grenade launcher. So that's your bread and butter. Controls cut out there for a second. Hopefully not a sign of things to come. Last thing we need is to be staring down a tyrant and not be able to run. One of these days. Probably not one of these days. I'll figure out which things you just have to click on them, and it'll instantly put the item that you need in it, and which of them you need to use the item on the thing that it needs to go to. It's not really a rhyme or reason as far as I can tell. Very recently we had to put that flamethrower up. You need to go into the menu. You think you're funny, huh? You're gonna jump on the ceiling? Had a couple of laughs at old Chris Redfield? I don't think so, buddy. Huh. I remember they were cut out two at a time like that before. Okay. Smartest one of those I've ever seen. You know, since the shotgun shells are running rough anyway, so we're just gonna leave. We don't need to fight those guys. Rebecca will handle it when she goes to try to self-destruct. She's proven herself capable of that sort of thing. No. She's proven herself capable of no such thing. You know, it's weird. They have a scene where you're escaping, right? Self-destruct's going off, and the side characters need to buy you time as you go and stick a plug in an elevator and ride it up to set off some flares. They don't really need to buy you this time. It's just an excuse for you to go up the elevator yourself and not have a bunch of people in an elevator, I guess. Let you figure out the flares.
Rebecca!
I saw you in the inner garden. I finally caught up.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. No more following. Just stay with me, kid.
That's my plan, sir.
Finally. You'll be safe with us, Rebecca. It's not like there's anybody with guns down here who would shoot you. Anyways, when they have the characters go off to buy you time, they have hunters, right? It's a hunter sound that you hear coming down the hallway. We don't see, like, any hunters in here. You know, we haven't seen them since, you know, in the mansion. Why don't they have them make the chimera noise like we're being chased by a bunch of those terrible things? I don't know.
Wesker.
So you've come. Chris, you make me proud. But of course you are one of my men.
Thanks. Since when, Wesker?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Since when have they been slipping you a paycheck?
I think you're a bit confused. I've always been with Umbrella. The stars were Umbrella's. No, rather, my little piggies. The Tyrant virus leaked, polluting this whole place, and unfortunately, I had to give up my lovely members of Stars.
You killed them with your own dirty hands! You
Yeah,
son
finger
of a
points.
bitch!
Got him.
Oh yes, dear. Just like this.
Rebecca!
Don't move!
You...
I don't think you want to die just yet. I have something that's of some interest to you. The ultimate life form. Tyrant.
Wesker, you've become senile.
Chris, you'll never understand. It's magnificent.
Wesker!
I'll say so. Hey, buddy.
Come on, you test tube freak.
Hey, he didn't ask for it, I'm sure. There we go. Check on Rebecca real quick. Nope. Yep.
Rebecca!
Chris.
It's a good thing you were wearing your bulletproof vest.
Yeah.
There's nothing left for us to do here. Let's get moving.
Okay.
That's it. Okay. Not. What is that horrifying thing next to me? What happened to Wesker? Just. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Billy Birkin. Excellent. I didn't think there was anything to be done with it, but sometimes you discover stuff. Like, probably played through this game 8 times before I discovered you could look in Lisa Trevor's mom's grave before I just, looked in there and saw there was stuff. It was I to assume that, Lisa Trevor would be so sloppy leaving behind her mother's note.
Chris?
What is it?
What is it?
I found a file in the lab. Apparently, there's still a lot of tyrant virus here.
Oh.
We should blow this whole place up.
Yeah.
Right. The show must go on. I'll leave that up to you, Rebecca.
Yeah.
I'll start the self-destruct system I found a little while ago.
It's not like we're out of this yet. I'll see you on the outside.
Outside.
I don't think I'll shoot these chimeras, but it's always good to have a shotgun in your hands.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
Damn, she is quick.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel.
Whoa. That got kind of close, kind of fast. I've never let them stay alive at that distance long enough to have to worry about them leaping at me. See? New stuff all the time.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating.
The lock has been released.
all locks.
Jill?
Self-destruct system has
Chris!
all personnel must evacuate immediately.
You're okay.
Chris, it's Wesker. He...
I know. But first, let's get out of here.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate
Once again, we left valuable ammunition in there.
all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system
Let's get going!
activated. All
Yeah, I'll take the rear.
personnel
It's fine.
deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating
probably grab some better herb on my way out. Maybe just a first aid spray. Sounds smart.
Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Actually.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
That'll work.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated.
Get the hand cannon out. Lucky, that's all that we'll use. Huh, I kind of thought that, Becca was going to be there, too.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
This is Brad. Reporting on a funeral. This is your last chance. If there's anyone alive, give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Both, right?
All personnel must evacuate immediately.
I feel really unhappy that Rebecca is not also there.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Did I actually kill her by leaving those chimeras there? Oh, okay. Ah, there she is.
Self-destruct system's activated.
Is it really?
Brad's up in the helicopter.
Those things are coming.
I'll take care of them.
But,
Chris, you just get in contact with Brad somehow.
okay.
So I may have mentioned this when I was going through in Jill's game, but it gets me every time. So Chris and Barry go out to stall, right, and fight them. They come back looking fine, fresh, good. Jill and Rebecca go out there, and they come back wounded. And you could argue that if Chris and Jill are equal, which they're not, Jill's better, fine. But, you know, Rebecca and Barry, there's a bit of a discrepancy in skill. Okay, I guess I can see that, but it's weird that they bring it up.
You
Or, yeah,
okay?
they specifically do that. Showed you, buddy. Ooh, okay. You must have been a football player back in your day. You had skill, I'll give you that. Oh no. Ow. Ow.
Use it! Kill it! Whatever it is!
Oh. I thought I was going to deflect it. It's not easy to sleep on a helicopter. And for Jill, I kind of blame her. Right? She's only been sitting in a cell the whole time. Becca, on the other hand, has been through 2 games at this point, making that happen. Anyhow, that's going to wrap up Resident Evil Remake. I don't think I'll be doing any runs with One Dangerous Zombie. It's just the same stuff, except you gotta dodge Forrest. That's it. And he's just a fast zombie, and if you shoot him, the house blows up. It's that exciting. Anyways, thanks for watching. Resident Evil Remake might be done, but we got more Resident Evils to go through, as well as plenty of other games, so we'll catch you next time. Have a great night.